Hello, welcome. The lights fixed. We will get started at 12:32, so we'll give it 2 minutes, and then we will go from there. We will be starting kneeling today, so if you want to go ahead and get to your mat in a kneeling position, we'll start from there. We'll give it a couple more minutes. Thank you for joining. Welcome. We got 1 more minute before we start. We'll be starting in kneeling. If you want to go ahead and kneel on your mat. All right, let's do this thing. So like I said, we're going to start kneeling. So come to kneel on your mat. You can be on the balls of your feet, or your feet can be flat. I prefer balls of feet because it stretches my Achilles, but do whatever is best for you. You're going to bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Close your eyes. I want you to inhale all the way down into your belly, pushing that hand out. Then exhale, let it go. Draw the belly in. Inhale, push that belly out. Let it go. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale, let it go. Last one, biggest inhale, push that hand out. Exhale, let it go. Awesome job. Drop the hands. We're going to come into our child's pose. So today you can have your knees together or your knees apart. I like big toes to touch, knees out wide. You're also today going to grab your mat. So extend your arms out, grab your mat, take an inhale. On your exhale, push away with the mat so that your hips push back, then let your forehead tap down. So you're using the traction of the mat to drop your hips deeper into the stretch. Breathe here. Maybe you wiggle around, start to open up those hips. One more breath. Awesome job. We're going to release the mat. Stretch those arms out wide, fingertips wide apart, and just come into your normal child's pose position. Ground down through the palms, tap the forehead down, draw the chest towards the mat, and push those hips towards the heels. We got one more breath here. On your inhale, walk your hands back towards your knees. You're going to bring your knees together, come to the balls of your feet, and then lift those knees up. You're going to take your knees to the right, walk your hands to the left, and then exhale, drop that head down. So you're stretching that right side body. Let your head hang loose, heavy on the bone. Shake it out, yes and no, and back to yes. You're going to inhale, come through center, walk all the way to the right side. Take the knees to the left. On that exhale, drop that head back down. Stretch that left side body. Again, letting that head hang heavy. If you need to, shake it out, yes and no. Always going back to yes. Last breath here. Inhale, come through center, stopping in center. You're going to part your knees. You're going to walk your hands forward and drop your torso in the gap between your legs. Release the head, let the shoulders fall away from the ears. Tense your fingers up so your hands are spidered up, and just push those hips back. Breathe here. Just let the hips open up, stretch through the calves and the Achilles. All right, we're going to walk those hands back towards your feet. Pop those hips up, drop the heels down. Now take your feet hips distance apart. That's just a little bit more than 2 fists width. Take a slight bend in the knees. Grab opposite elbows, and you're just going to ragdoll it out. Take the weight into the toes. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Release those hamstrings and the low back. Just let gravity take you side to side. Shake that head out again if you need. One more breath here. Releasing that. You're going to plant those palms. Inhale up halfway, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise, tall mountain. Stretch those hands high to the sky. On your exhale, press together. Bring the hands to heart center right in front of the chest. Press your thumbs into the breastbone. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Engage those glutes, and then draw the energy from your feet all the way up through your crown so you can feel the fire from your feet all the way up your body. Take one big inhale here. Hold at the top. Exhale, side out. Inhale, rise, tall mountain. Hands reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. On your exhale, you're going to take an inchworm, walk your hands all the way out until you come into your plank. Drop those knees down. Chest, chin, inhale, come through your up dog. Then exhale, down dog. Press those hips high. Draw your torso towards your thighs. Take your gaze towards your knees or your navel. The shoulders are spinning away from the ears. Those fingers are spread out wide. Ground down through those palms. Make sure there's no crease in your wrist. If there is, just those hands forward, maybe a hand print or so. One more breath here. Let it go. On that exhale, look forward. You're going to walk those feet up to your hands. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise, tall mountain, big stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, away. Exhale, step that right foot back. Drop the right knee down and the top of the right foot. Inhale, tall. Stack that left knee over your ankle. Press the hips towards the front of the mat, and then draw your chest towards the sky. The biceps are by the ears. The navel is drawn towards the spine, keeping that core engaged here. One more breath. On that exhale, you're going to pull those hips back, frame up that left thigh. One breath here. Then looking forward, walk your hands to the left side of your left leg. Getting that stretch down the left side of that leg. Your toes can be up, pointed towards the shin, or drawn towards your mat. Inhale, come back through center. Plant that left foot down if it's not already. Come to the ball of the right foot. We're going to step back to our down dog. From here, take your right hand to your left shin or ankle. So you're grounding down through your left palm. If this is too much for you, stay in your traditional down dog. If you have the right hand on the left shin or calf, take your gaze under your left armpit. Breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. Plant that right hand back down. You're going to inhale that right eye. Step that right foot to your right hand. If you need to use your hand to hop it forward, feel free. Take the top of that left foot down. Inhale, we rise tall. Push the hips to the front of the mat. Stack that right knee over your right ankle. Draw the navel towards the spine. Push that chest high. If you're warm enough now and you want to take a slight back bend, feel free. It is not needed though or required, so if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. One more breath here. On the exhale, pull those hips back, frame up that right leg, forward fold. Just one breath here. We're gonna look up, walk those hands to the right side of your mat, get that stretch on the other side. Stretching down the right side of that right leg. Again, your toes can be pulled towards the mat or flexed towards your shin.